Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for helping me place in the money on sportsblog.com. And I didn't get what I wanted. I did not get the top 5, so no one got paid, but I did get the top 15. And now they've doubled the prices. Now first place is a $500 prize, and I'm going to extend that same thing for November. If you guys get me into first place, I will give out $100. Now, it may not seem a lot, but I mean, for the amount of work that you do, that's not that much. But anyway, let's make sure you checked out that blog. That's fantasysportsadvice.sportsblog.com. Tell your friends, tell your families, tell your wife, tell your children, tell them to get on for me. Now, what this video is this is for NFL Week 10, and this is my avoid list that I do not want anything to do with these guys. And we'll just get into it a little bit. I have it over at my blog, and now I'm going to have a video version, so let's just get started. First off is Nick Foles. I'm not saying last week was a fluke, but I mean, come on, it was pretty unreal. A couple of his touchdowns were actually because the defense fell down and they got yards after catch, but I just can't see him being close to even half of what he did last week. And I don't want to say it's a fluke, but he has shown that he can be quite awful as well. So on FanDuel, his price did skyrocket, and it's only because of that performance, and I just do not see him just even come close to that actual price of his. And so I am avoiding him at all costs. RG3, his price is reasonable because he hasn't been doing good, but he's also been up and down in scoring. I don't think I can trust him enough to put him in my lineup in the small head-to-head tournaments. And if you're going for that boom or bust and you're doing that big tournaments and you're looking for that big payday, RG3 will be someone for that. But right now, when we're doing the head-to-heads, the 50-50s, and the double-ups, I just cannot put him in my lineup. The next one is Giovanni Bernard. I suggested him last week, and he went off on 2 scores before limping off the field. His concern is not about the injury because it seems like he's over that. He's ready to go. But he is up against a top defense against running backs this week, and I just do not trust him to put him in my lineup. And he's just not. My gut instinct is telling me he's not going to have a good game. So we'll see how that works out. My gut instinct's been right, and it's been wrong. It's been more right than it has wrong. We'll just see how that one plays out. Jordy Nelson, and you might be wondering, like, what? Jordy Nelson, you know who you're talking about, and I do. But also, did anyone see that game? Seneca Wallace is trash. If he has a better game than this past week, good for him because that'll mean he completed passes. But too risky to put Jordy in when I don't know how he will do at quarterback. Calvin Johnson. Now, listen to me. This Calvin Johnson we're talking about, I know FanDuel put his price up at $9,900, which is the most for a wide receiver, and it's really, really hard to justify a $9,900 salary pick when you're doing such small head-to-heads and stuff like that. I'm not saying he's not good, but I see him being double-teamed, if not triple-teamed, which he can overcome, but just the fact that it diminishes his salary for me with the double-team, and you can do so much more than with him. You can spread it out and have an evener team, or a more even team, I should say. So this is my avoid list for this week. I will be coming out with one that it'll be a list of boom or bust, which is what you're going to want to use in those huge 3,000 plus tournaments where the first place could be 25,000. So remember, like this video, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Check out my blog over at fantasysportsadvice.sportsblog.com. Follow that. I have insight over there. I have insight over here. Just spread my channel, spread my YouTube, help me get out there, and I really, really thank you guys for helping me last month. And let's push for that first place this time. Have a good day, and remember, this week, bring home that bacon.